Yes. Nice. Okay. Hi. Charmaine, it's so good to connect with you. I just want to catch everybody up really quick where we're starting in today's session. It's January 26th, and this will probably come out a little bit down the road, but so everybody knows where we're at. It's been a little over 3 months since my partner passed, and I'm working with all these amazing somatic coaches. And Charmaine and I were talking a little bit before this session just to kind of get a feel for kind of where I am, where we might want to guide the session. And something happened in the last couple of days that I shared with her. Um, probably before this happened, this session may have gone a little bit differently because I felt like I was in a fairly good energetic space. But since something happened a couple days ago, and I'll explain real briefly. Uh, when Rob and I became partners, I had two dogs, he had a cat. So he brought a cat into the relationship. I love this cat. She's wonderful. She loves me. So when Rob died, obviously I kept the cat. She's a part of the family now. And um, 2 days ago, the cat got out and hasn't come back. Um, I don't know if she's okay or not. I've obviously done all the things, checked with all the neighbors, posted on all the Facebooks and the next doors and all that. But the fascinating thing is I'm noticing about her uh, hopefully temporary disappearance is like how emotionally attached I am to her because of the relate how emotionally attached I am to Rob. And so her being gone has felt like it's like ripped open my grief wound, where I sort of felt like I was starting to, slowly do some mending, and I'm kind of making some little sewing motions here. It's just gushing, right? It's like I don't even know how to explain it. Nothing makes sense again. You know what I mean? When somebody dies, it's like you go through that period where just nothing makes sense. You feel like you're in a dream world. And now that she's gone, it's sort of like amped that back up for me again. So we were talking about how just kind of being in that space. And I'm excited to just share that with her, share it with all of you, because I think what Charmaine has to share with us today, it sounds really special, and it's something I know nothing about, and I'm really excited to learn about and share with whoever comes across this. So I'm going to hand it over to you to tell us anything that you want us to know about what we're about to experience.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah, for being so authentic and genuine, and also just sharing, this grief process is not linear ever. It's messy, it's unpredictable, it's hard, and I just appreciate you being honest with us. And I'm like tearing up over here because it's like so, yeah, it's a lot. So I appreciate you sharing that. Um, and so thank you for having me here. For everyone who doesn't know me, I'm Charmaine and I'm a Qigong teacher. And Qigong is an ancient Chinese mind-body practice. Qi means life force energy. It's the energy that helps you breathe. It's the energy that makes your heart beat. It's this mysterious energy that makes us live. And Gong means work or the cultivation of a skill. So together, Qigong means energy work. And so it's not at all about physical fitness. It's not about how you look when you do the practice or how cool you look. It's really about paying attention to your internal world and also cultivating your energy within. Um, so the thing that I love about it's also a part of Chinese medicine. So Chinese medicine doctors use this for thousands of years to help people heal, and not just heal from physical illness, but emotional stress, emotional imbalance. And they have this really strong belief that emotions are tied into our physical well-being, and physical well-being is tied into emotions. Um, so the work that we're going to do today is really about helping with our emotional well-being and doing movements that could help basically let our chi flow freely. I'm not sure what practices you've already done, Sarah, but at least with Chinese medicine, the whole point of it really is that they believe that throughout our whole body, we have pathways in our body called meridians, and that's where energy flows. Okay, awesome. So what we're doing is we're basically doing movements to help energy flow. Um, when when we go through hardship, when we go through trauma or stress, it could cause these tension in the body that can make the energy stuck. So we're going to help open up and let that energy flow and just accept and notice how we feel.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
So
Yeah.
fun. I'm so glad we're connecting right now because I just so happened in the last like 4 days
Mhm.
somehow was like, I don't know, I was watching something on YouTube, some sort of instructional video, and somehow I was like, oh, I want to see if I can balance my chakras, and
Oh.
I know what chakras are and I understand, but I've never like really like meditated on them or anything like that. So I found a few examples of some chakra balancing meditations on YouTube and I tried them out and I found them to be very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And even yesterday, I was out walking in the woods and I was also at the Y just sitting like in the steam room and I was doing the practice and I noticed I had to do it like several times to feel the relaxation, but I really started to notice stuck energy like in my solar plexus.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the third, right? The third.
Right, I believe so. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just really cool because again, I'm just started dabbling in that, and I really really like it. So I'm excited.
Oh, oh, that's amazing. I love that how aligned it is. It's just awesome with the timing of that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and the chakra system and the meridians, they're related, and chakras aren't necessarily in Chinese medicine, but they're all like related to
Okay.
it somehow. Yeah, yeah, amazing. Yay. Okay, so we could basically dive right in. Before we dive in, I'll just explain a little bit what it is. So it's a combination of self-massage, meditation, mindful movement, and breathing techniques. So it's like I just love it because it's like everything all in one, like meditation and breathing and massage, like it's all in one. And it's just this beautiful practice that just helps you be present in your body and just learn how to be with the emotion and accept it with ease. And also, you could learn how to transform it too. Like with, you could release what you want to let go of, and then step into what you do want more of. So kind of like similar to what you're saying, Sarah, about, you know, you're able to feel relaxed. Like the goal isn't necessarily to feel relaxed, but it could help you clear what you don't want, and then that creates space for what you do want.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, that's so fun because yeah, I mean my intention for doing it wasn't to feel relaxed. It was just really
Mm,
like let's see what happens and that just happened
mm.
to be what happened, but I've also had only like one experience and I had no idea what I was doing and it was just sort of like playing and sort of just seeing what would happen if I tried to play with my own energy. And I had this experience once where I was able to transform like a very like angry energy into what I can only describe as like ecstasy, like bliss.
Oh, wow.
I've always been so fascinated about that sort of like experience that I had. This was months and months ago, even before Rob passed. And being able to like tap into that again. And what you just described sort of helps me like understand a little bit more about what I somehow tapped into that day that I was trying to like play with my energy. So I'm excited to have like a little bit more understanding and experience around it because that was pretty awesome.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Yay. All
Yeah.
right. And then did you want to dive right in, or do you have, oh yeah?
Absolutely. Let's
All
dive
right.
in. I'm ready. Unless there's anything you want anybody to know about you, and we can talk a little bit about that at the end too. I'm ready. And I'm just kind of sitting, I'm in comfortable clothes, and I'm just kind of sitting on my bed right now. So anything, I have a laptop so I can move it. So anything that we need to do, I can do.
Oh yes. So It is a standing practice, but if you prefer, we could do it sitting too.
Oh,
Do
I
you
can easily
prefer?
stand.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, perfect. Let's go stand, and then we could talk a little bit more at the end and share a little bit more about what we're doing. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's just jump right into it, and then you just want to make sure you have enough space to like move around in a circle without hitting anything. Okay, amazing. Awesome. All right, so we're going to focus again in this practice of just moving a little bit of the stagnant energy and helping you to create space in your body for what you do want. So before we begin, um, let's just start with a little bit of knocking, and we're going to use a little bit of massage. So we're going to place a hand into a loose fist, and you're just going to knock right here in the center of the chest. Just knocking gently and just letting some of the energy move there. You could knock up and down a little bit. And this center here, this is an energy center in Chinese medicine called the middle dantian, and it's related to the emotions and to the heart. And when you're here, just notice what you're feeling, if there's any tenderness, any soreness. And let's just breathe into it, just breathing into the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And two more times, breathing in through the nose. Nice and gently breathing out through the mouth. Last time, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, releasing any excess tension and stress from the mind, from the body. And go ahead, bring the hands down by the side. Just notice what you feel for a moment. And then we're just going to start with some breathing. We're going to place one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. And let's just go ahead and breathe naturally here first for a moment. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Allowing the chest to rise and fall with each breath. Noticing the belly rising and falling with each breath. And just allowing the shoulders to relax as much as it's possible. And now this time, we're going to do what's called wave breathing, where you're going to start breathing into the belly, then the rib, then the chest, and then exhale out the chest, rib, and belly. So again, breathing into the belly, rib, and chest, and exhale out through the chest, rib, and belly. Go ahead and do this wave breathing on your own for a few times. Just feeling the belly and the ribs and the chest rising with each breath, and feeling them fall with each out breath. And one more time, wherever you are, just finishing one last repetition into the belly, chest, the ribs and the chest, and then exhale out the chest, ribs, and belly. And just thinking about your intention for this practice today, thinking about what you want to let go of, and also what you're needing right now. And then let's go ahead and just start tapping. So we're gonna use our fingers and we're just gonna tap on the sides of the chest here, just up and down the chest. There's a lot of acupressure points here for emotional balancing. So we're just gonna tap up and down here, helping to notice if there's any energy there that needs to be moved. And then we're going to tap on the head. So we're going to tap on the forehead, going all the way up to the scalp, going down toward the neck. So just tapping from the forehead up toward the scalp and then down behind the neck. You could tap also around the ears, just all over the head, just to help with any easing of tension that might be in the mind. Tapping can help to just release any rumination, any overwhelm in the mind, and help to send the energy from the head down toward the feet. So just allowing the vibration of the tapping to move any stagnant or excess energy up in the head. And then let's go ahead and tap on the forehead. We're just going to use the fingers to tap on the middle of the forehead over the eyebrow. And try to relax the facial muscle here, especially the forehead, the eyebrows. And then we're going to tap out toward the side, toward the temples. Do that a few more times, starting in from the middle, tapping out toward the temples. And one last time, starting from the middle of the forehead, going out toward the temples. And then let's go ahead, let the hands down. You could relax them and shake them out if you need to. And then let's also do the jaw. So we're gonna make our hands into loose fists, and we're just gonna use the knuckle to massage the jaw muscles. So it's right in front of the ear. If you clamp your teeth down, you could feel muscle pop out, and that's where the jaw muscle is. So we wanna knead into it in circular motions, putting as much pressure as it feels good to you. And then knead down, making circles going down towards the chin. So moving the hand from the front of the ear, going down toward the chin. And then start again up at the top of the jaw, in front of the earlobe, circling the knuckles going down toward the chin. And one last time, massaging the whole bottom jaw, releasing any tension, any stress that might be strong here. Nice. And then let's go ahead and massage the solar plexus area. We're just going to place our hands with one palm over the other, and we're just going to massage the belly. It could be whichever direction feels natural for you, but you're just basically going to rub the palms around the belly button area and just try to also get the solar plexus underneath the ribs, like right under the ribs. And just gently breathe in through the nose as you massage here. And then breathe out a sigh. You could do that 2 more times, breathing in through the nose, breathing out a sigh. One more, breathing in. Breathe out a sigh. Let the hands down by the sides when you're ready. Letting the shoulders relax. Letting yourself just notice the energy center in the belly area. Notice your breathing. And then we're just going to knock on the solar plexus area. We're just actually going to tap gently, like knock with our fists right under the rib cage. Just that sort of tender area there. You want to be very gentle here. It tends to be sensitive. So just knock there and just notice, what emotion am I feeling here? What what does my body need in this area? And then you could go ahead and knock all the way down toward the belly, but all the way beneath the belly button. Just knocking underneath the belly button for a few moments. This is a very grounding energy point in Chinese medicine called the Sea of Qi. It's a very centering point. Nice. And then let's go ahead and knock on the low back. So we're going to just knock gently up and down the low back, just noticing how the body feels here. Is there anything I'm carrying? Is there anything I want to let go of or release in the back? And then go ahead and let the hands down by the sides when you're ready. Taking a moment to just pause and just notice what it feels like to move like a little bit of the energy to just wake it up a little bit. Take a nice breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And then let's go ahead and do some shaking. So in Qigong, we like to shake to help release any sort of excess stress or emotion. So we're going to just shake out the wrists, letting the shoulders be down and relax as much as possible. And then we're just going to bounce on the feet. So you could keep your feet flat on the ground as you bounce, or if you want a deeper bounce, some people like to lift up the heels a little bit. Just notice how much you want to release, what sort of excess emotions you're carrying that you want to move throughout the body. It could be anything from anxiety to sadness to anger, frustration. Let all that energy move as you shake, releasing the tension from the body and the muscles, letting that energy flow freely. And just, we're going to make a sound. So in Qigong, they have a lot of sounds that you make to help purge and release any sort of excess emotion that maybe we want to let go of. So we're going to make a sound that's like a sound. It's like a SSSS sound, kind of like a snake hissing. So we're going to inhale in through the nose, and then we'll exhale that sound. So just like a SSS sound. And one more time, inhale in through the nose and exhale out the sound. Nice. And then we'll just do that one more time. So this sound is really good for releasing grief and sadness. So we'll do that one more time, breathing in through the nose, breathing out that sound. Nice. And then we'll shake the hands up overhead as you breathe in and breathe out, shaking down toward the earth, shaking down that excess energy to the earth, releasing it all the way down to the ground. And one more time, bringing yourself back up, lifting the hands up overhead, shaking up overhead, moving that body. Inhale here, and then exhale, release. Take it down to the earth. Nice, and go ahead, bring yourself back to center, and you're just gonna slow it down, and allow the body to settle in and relax. Let the hands be by the sides, and just notice and feel whatever sensations you feel in the body. Notice what you're feeling in your skin, maybe in your fingertips, in the palm of your hands. People often tend to feel some warmth or buzzing or tingling after shaking, which is a sign that your qi is flowing, that your energy is flowing. And if you don't feel that, that's not a bad thing. It just sometimes takes time to build that sensitivity, which is okay. But just allow yourself to be in this moment, in this body, and just witness your body with compassion and curiosity. And from here, we'll do a little bit of breathing. So we'll do this exercise called spinal cord breathing. What it looks like is you're going to breathe in as the hands open up out toward the side. And you'll open up your chest and look up at the sky. Nice. And then you'll exhale as you round the back and tuck the chin in and the elbows go toward the belly. Beautiful. 2 more times. Breathing in, opening up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, rounding the back, letting go of any excess tension in the mind and the body. 1 more time, breathing in, allowing the heart to open, sending the heart up toward the sky. And then exhale, rounding the back, releasing anything we want to let go of. Nice. Go ahead, bring the hands down by your sides. Taking another breath in and out through the nose. And from here, we're going to go into some Qigong flows. So when we go into these flowing movements, it'll be a little slower. And we're going to focus on gathering energy that we want to bring into our body. So take a moment to place your hands together like in prayer. And then we're going to use the base of the thumb here, just like the meaty part of the thumb right there. It's going to be right in the center of the chest. And we're just going to rub up and down here. Nice. This is an acupressure point here called the Sea of Tranquility. And when we rub it like this, it could help you feel a sense of compassion for yourself and also a sense of inner tranquility. Nice. And then go ahead, let the hand just relax in front of the chest and think about this for a moment. Think about what am I needing most right now? What do I want to invite into my mind and my heart and my body? What energy is it that I'm wanting to bring in and gather into my heart? Whether it's a sense of compassion or kindness, whatever that might be, let's go ahead and set that intention for just a moment. And let's go ahead and bring the hands down by the sides. And we're going to stand with the feet shoulder distance apart. And we'll start with this breathing exercise called opening the chest. So the hands are going to be facing each other, and you're going to raise the hands up in front of you, right up to the chest height. And then you're going to open up the hands to the side. And then you're going to bring the hands down, and then you're going to sink down toward the ground. So the knees are going to bend just a little bit as you go down. Beautiful. And then you're going to rise up again, bringing the hands up in front of the chest, opening the chest, then breathing. You're going to breathe out here and sink down toward the earth. So here we're going to inhale as the hands come up in front of the chest. Pause the breath as the hands go out. Exhale as the hands go down toward the earth. Breathing in, pausing the breath, breathing out. Inhale, gathering a sense of compassion as you open up your hands toward the universe. And then you're going to exhale, letting the hands connect with the earth energy. And again, lifting, bring the hand up to the heart height, opening up the chest. And then exhale down toward the ground. Go ahead and do this at your own pace now. Opening the chest and sinking down to the earth, connecting with the centering energy of earth. This movement's called opening the chest, and it's an invitation to allow your heart to open to whatever it is you're going through. It's a reminder that even with all the things that could happen in life, we have that ability to open our heart up to our human experience and to allow and feel whatever emotions come our way. And wherever you are, go ahead and just finish one more repetition. Bring the hands up toward the chest, opening that chest, opening that heart, and then exhaling down toward the earth. And let your hands down by the sides for a moment, just noticing your heart, noticing how you feel. And from here, we'll go right into the next movement called separating the clouds. So what you're going to do is you're going to cross your wrist over the other. It doesn't matter which hand goes on top of which. So you're going to cross the hands, and then you're going to lift the hands up almost like you're lifting a shirt off. And then you're going to let the hands open up above you like you're parting the clouds in the sky. And then you're going to release and let the hands down by your sides as you sink down toward the earth. Beautiful. So again, you're going to lift the hands up, breathing in as the hands go up, parting the clouds above you, and then breathing out as the hands make their way toward the earth. So this movement involves a bit of a visualization. So when you're bringing the hands up, imagine that you're parting dark clouds above you. You're parting those dark clouds to the side, and you're feeling the golden sunlight come through. And you could feel the warmth of the sunlight touching your face and filling you up with a sense of soothing, comforting energy. Feel that soothing, warming glow of the sun touching your face, touching your skin, and just filling up your whole body with a sense of comfort, a sense of compassion, and a sense of kindness. Breathing in as your hands come up. Filling those lungs and then breathing out, releasing any sort of sadness or grief or anger. Allow yourself to let that go. And wherever you are, go ahead and finish one more time as you make your way up to part the clouds above you. And then go ahead and bring the hands down by the side. And just taking another moment here to notice within how you're feeling, any sensations in the body. Taking a moment to feel your feet on the ground and just connect with the energy of nature around you. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the next movement. We're gonna rub the hands together, making the hands nice and warm, activating the energy in the palms. There's acupressure points in the palms that are related to the heart, so this is a great way to sort of activate the energy in your heart. So now from here, we're going to open up the palms and hold this sort of energy ball in between the hands. I like to call it a chi ball. And just notice and feel whatever sensations you feel in between the fingertips, in between the palms. Maybe there's some buzzing or tingling. Just notice the warmth in the hands and in the palms. Feel the energy flowing right in the center of your hands. And then now we're going to bring this ball of energy in front of the belly, in front of the lower dantian, as we call it in Chinese medicine. You could mirror me here and have your right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. And then we're going to imagine we're holding a cloud. So we're holding a cloud now in between the hands. And then we're going to make the cloud a little bigger. So the top hand's in front of the chest, the bottom hand's in front of the hips. And we're going to move the cloud. So we could widen the stance a little bit if that's comfortable for you. And then you're going to shift your weight over to the right as you move your hands toward the right side. And from here now, the bottom hand's going to go on top and the top hand will go on the bottom. Awesome. And then now you're going to shift your weight over to the left as you hold this cloud. And again, the top hand will go on the bottom. You're going to switch places. Shift the weight over to the right. Shifting the hands. And then shift the weight over to the left. And then you're just going to find your own flow here. Imagine you're just holding this cloud, this fluffy cloud in between the hands. Finding a state of flow here. Allowing yourself to move at your own pace and to just find the fluidity in your energy. Noticing the energy you're holding in between the hands and moving it left and right. Just making sure you're breathing naturally here. Whatever is comfortable to you, you could breathe in and out through the nose. So this movement's called wave hands like clouds or moving clouds. And you want to imagine that the cloud you're moving is like any sort of cloudy thoughts that you might be having in the mind. Any sort of thoughts you have that you want to notice and let go. Allowing whatever sort of thoughts are in your mind that might be causing distress, you could see those thoughts moving like clouds and allow them to pass through in the sky. Allow the body to soften here, trying to keep the shoulders as relaxed as possible. Trying to keep the hands soft, the joints soft. And again, just feeling that energy in between the hands, that lightness of the cloud. And we'll go ahead and slow it down, allowing yourselves to go back to center. Bring the feet in closer if you need to, and letting the hands go down by the sides. Letting the shoulders be down and relax. And then we'll do this movement that will help to bring in some energy to the heart. So we're gonna let the hands open out to the side as you inhale. And then you're gonna exhale, bring the hands together toward the chest. And then we're gonna spiral the hands, spiral the fingers as you push forward. There you go, nice. Kind of making a diamond shape in between the hands. And then you're going to separate the hands out, and then you're gonna bring the hands down. Nice. And again, breathing in. Exhales, the hands come together. Inhales, the hands push forward. And then exhales, the hands separate and go down. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And continue. And this time when you push the hands out, imagine you're pushing out, releasing what's unnecessary. And then you're also bringing the hands out and letting the hands gather what you want to bring into your heart. So the hands coming up, bring the hands closer, push out, release what's unwanted from the heart, and let the hands come back down toward the center. And we'll do this one more time. Bring the hands up, let the hands come together, push out the hands, and then from here, we're just gonna hold the hands here for just a moment, holding this diamond shape. And we're gonna just imagine now that with the hands in front of the chest, we're gonna imagine that there's a bright ruby red light that's coming in through this diamond that we've created. And this bright ruby red light is coming through the hands into the center of your chest, right into the heart. And just imagine you're filling up your heart with whatever it is you're needing right now. Allowing the shoulders to relax as much as you can. Breathing into this energy, whether it's compassion or love or groundedness, ease, whatever it is that you're needing. Allow the energy to bring that into the heart and feel yourself filling up your whole body with this ruby red light. Feel this energy coming in through the heart, going into the elbows, into the hands, into the legs, and into the mind. Bathing yourself in this healing red light, sending whatever it is you need within you. Go ahead and now bring the hands down by the sides. And we're going to bring the feet together. One hand's going to go in front of the belly with the palm facing up, and the other hand is going to lift up or out to the side as you inhale. And then exhale as the hand glides down the center of the body. And other side, you're going to inhale. And then exhale, aligning the energy in the mind, in the heart, and in the body. Other side, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Your hands are guiding your chi. And when you do this motion, you're guiding the excess energy in your head to go down toward the ground. And you're helping all your energy centers in the head, the heart, and the belly find that alignment and find that inner harmony. Continue one more time on each side. And when you're finished with that, you could place both palms over the belly, letting the shoulders relax, letting the knees be soft. Allow the feet to be flat on the ground. And from here, allow your body to sway a little bit from left to right or front and forward, whatever feels more comfortable for you. You're just allowing the body to sway, letting the body relax and soften. And you're just allowing the energy to move you however it needs you to move. And even if your body might be moving in all the directions or your mind might be feeling turbulent, you could still find your center and you could still find that rootedness no matter what it is you're going through. And go ahead and find your center again here. Just find your stillness, going back to standing. Letting the top of the head feel aligned with the sky, letting the bottom of the feet Feel flat on the ground. And just feeling an energy coming from the sky, like a soft golden beam of light coming from the universe, going down from the sky into the top of the head, into the crown of your head. And allow that soft light to move all the way down into the chest, into the belly, moving all the way down to the bottom of the feet, down into the earth. Feel this golden beam of light filling up all your energy centers and restoring you and nurturing you, helping you feel connected to the energy from the universe and the energy from the earth. Knowing that you're not alone in this journey and that you're part of a greater existence. And go ahead, take one more breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And then go ahead and make a fist with your dominant hand. Wrap your other hand around it. And go ahead, take a bow. Thanking yourself for doing this practice, for taking the time to nurture yourself. And also, I wanted to thank you, Sarah, and everyone joining us for just sharing your energy with me today and for opening up this space for healing for all of us.
Thank you. Yeah,
You're
wow.
welcome.
It's so wonderful to what I noticed just kind of go from being in very rainbows. I just noticed
No, it's so pretty. It's amazing.
um, just from feeling very victimy. I was like very in, victim mode, poor me, why this, to just like peace and acceptance, which it might sound odd to some people, but for me right now, that's joy. Happy tears.
Oh.
Thank you. This is a beautiful, thank you for sharing such a beautiful practice with me that I've never done before. And yeah, it just can't thank you enough. I look forward now today to moving about my day. No matter what happens, I look forward to going out and being in nature and connecting in much the ways that I just did right here in my bedroom. Like I'm just imagining already just kind of being out in the world and amongst not just nature, but even people, and being able to just like play with this energy and just how beautiful and how fun that is. And I'm so grateful for this journey. I know one day I'll understand and be grateful why this happened. I can already see it a little bit, So yeah, I hope that that gives anybody watching who's really going through something, some light and some hope. And another beautiful way to just connect with themselves. So thank you so much. Charmaine, is there anything that you want to say as we close up? But I also want you to let people know what you do and how they can find you and work with you if they want to experience this.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm like trying not to cry, but I think that's so beautiful. And thank you for having that openness and just being so curious, just seeing you in your journey so beautiful and how open you are. And I can already see within you that this journey is already creating so much for you and it's helping other people. So I'm like, oh wow, you're already doing so much with that. So it's amazing. Um, but yeah, I'm on Instagram. My Instagram name is Oasis Qigong. That's
Mm.
Oasis and Qigong is Qigong. I also have a website, oasisqigong.com. I have practices on there. I also have a YouTube channel you could find on there if you want to just try the practice. I have some really short practices for free you could try. And there's different ways to work with me there you could find. But yeah, it's my mission to just help people see and realize that there's a lot of resources you have internally that you could find to help you in your healing journey. And there's so much power within you that you have to help you just find that inner peace.
Perfect. And for everybody listening, I'll have all of that, links that you can click on and all of that. And I encourage you, if you are listening to this, to definitely watch. Obviously, you're going to want to watch this episode and follow along and experience this for yourself. So, all right, Charmaine, thank you so much for spending a Sunday morning with me. And I look forward to connecting with you again.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Sweetheart, thank you. Bye.
Bye.